Boom. Hey, what's up, metalheads, freaks, and geeks? Welcome to Tuesday Tech Talk. I am Metalhead Hippie, and we be hanging. How you doing, Layla's Guitar Daddy? Thanks for joining. I'm sure a few other people will pop in here in a minute. Everybody hear me okay? Got good tone. Can I get a 5x5? Hey, Mr. Ennis, how you doing, buddy? Awesome. So how's everybody doing? Anybody check out the topic? Fuzz. My shirt says Fuzz Life on it. It's from Jason Johnson of Fuzz Lord Effects. You can check him out. He's got some decent fuzz pedals going on. Hey, Mr. Bailey. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I see a lot of people hanging out on Johnny Bean's live show. Hey, Terry. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, everybody. Say hi to each other in the chats and stuff. Don't be a lurker. Come out and say hi. Hugs, not drugs, right? What's up, no cover charge? How you doing, buddy? So, has anybody actually ever looked into roller nuts and roller bridges? If so, what do you think about them? Hey, Merrill, how you doing, buddy? Okay, cool. So, do you have any of them installed on your guitars, Daddy? Did- I don't want to call you Layla, and I damn sure don't want to call you Daddy. So I got to figure out a name for you, buddy. Let's call you LG. How's that? Yeah, Edwin, how you doing, buddy? Never used a roller nut. Maybe with my. I get you, man. No, I hear good and bad things about roller nuts in general, but the big thing I have with them is more often than not, um, there's a modification you need to do to the nut slot. So you're either going to have to get it routed out, carved out, or whatnot. But once you do that, especially if you do it through a neck through or uh, a solid neck through or a complete, you know, body through the neck, whatever. I don't know the technical term, but if you do it to a bolt on and you make a mistake, yeah, you can go out and buy a new neck, but then you lose the serial number to that neck and all the other stuff, or you're going to have to keep replacing old and worn out roller bridges because or roller nuts because on the nuts, if you actually look at them, they're just two little bearings in there. So if they get clogged up because of either wear from string bending or something like that, they stop rolling and working, and then your strings get bound up worse than what they did if you had a graphite or a bone nut or something else that kept binding, like on the G string. You get that G string ping when you're tuning up and stuff like that. So I heard they do wear out, they do corrode, and that the bearings actually stop working because of strings rubbing the metal on the little bearings, and then the actual plating, or even though they might be solid brass bearings or solid, unless they're made out of cobalt or titanium or something like that, then they won't wear down. But you still have to route the neck out. And if you look down in the description that I left for the video here, there's two guys that are explaining it pretty well. One, Scott Grove, Dr. Groovy, about roller bridges and stuff. And then the other guy is from Crimson Custom Guitars. And he has a rant about why roller nuts are bad or should be basically outlawed for certain reasons. But here's a link to that. If you guys wanted to check that out, I've never used a roller nut, so I cannot say one way or the other. Yeah, not many people do, Dwight. I mean, it's a preference that I look at it this way. Maybe on beat up guitars or not so high priced guitars, maybe you might want to put a roller nut on there, like maybe an old Fender Bullet or something like that, or a Squire Bullet or whatnot, and put something on there like that. You might want to try that. Put a roller nut on that if you got a bad nut, and maybe make that play better. I can see maybe doing that, but as far as putting it on a very expensive guitar or a $1,200 Fender, or something like that, or Telly, just to get it to play a little bit better, I don't know if I'd actually go ahead and do that or not. Roller bridges, that's a whole different thing, depending on your bridge setup, because when you got the Les Pauls that have that real steep angle on them and stuff, that comes down off the tail or off the bridge, down into the tailpiece. Yeah, you can raise that up and whatnot and try to get the strings up, but those, unless you have like a real long poster or something like that to raise that up and get those strings off the bridge, because a lot of times the LP bridges, the strings rest on, especially the E and the B string, rest on the back of that, causing less sustain and stuff. Hey, Janice, welcome. But that's just my point. But if you look at that Crimson guitar video, I mean, you don't have to look at it now, but the link is in there if you want to check it out, and the link is also in the description about these guys are big time luthiers and guitar players and stuff, and so if you wanted to check them out and look at their what they think about roller bridges and nuts and stuff like that, or even a wraparound. How many people here actually wrap around their strings around their, sort of like a. See, now I have this. This is a wrap over pre-intonated tailpiece by PRS. Now you see these, right? All you have to do is move one string, or you have to set it up and stuff, but then you only have to pull one screw in or out like this to level out the intonation. And this thing so far has never gone out in intonation, no matter if I pull it up or pull it down. And you can see that it's a wrap over. So do you guys prefer these? Think these are better, or the actual stop tail pieces and stuff? Nut sauce, yeah. What guitars are you using that on? I mean, be more specific about the guitar you use, or the guitar that you have issues with, that you think or you might think might benefit from a roller nut or a roller bridge if you had the option to switch it out, or if you could. Pentecostal. No religion in the chat, bro. You're talking about Crimson guy? Yeah. He's a hardline luthier, I guess. Or Scott Grove. I'm not sure which one you're watching. I think I put Scott Grove in there, yeah. But yeah, he's a very opinionated person also, Scott, as far as what he does or how he talks about guitars. It's either take what I say as gospel or not, and then that's the choice you make. But more often than not, I mean, I was sub to him. I sub, I unsub, I sub, unsub. Depends on what mood I'm in and what mood he's in. But I don't know. He was going through a lot of stuff there a few years back, so kind of shied away from him there for a minute. But let's still check him out. What's up, Thrash? What's up, Bunny? Talking about roller bridges and roller nuts. Do you like them? Don't like them? Do you have any experience with them? Would you recommend them, or do you think they're total shit? I think I would try a roller bridge in certain circumstances, or a wraparound tailpiece, something like that. But then you're talking, if it's not a bolt on, if it's not an actual bolt on piece, and it's something you have to modify your guitar for, I'm really not into that unless it's totally necessary. It's an heirloom guitar that you actually want to keep and don't mind modding, or isn't that expensive to not really care about modding the guitar. You know, it's something, hey, well, I got this piece of POS over here, so let me go see if I can add this or add that to make it actually a playable guitar. So would adding a roller bridge or a roller nut be something like that or not? Mastery Bridges. Is that a brand or a company name? Terry says he has a wraparound. Let me see here. Wraparound, I like them. Some people will wrap around Les Paul style. Okay. Now, Terry, is that because of the string break that you decided to bring it up over and wrap it around and forego the tailpiece, or how did you actually do that? Okay, I'm not too familiar with Jazz Masters. No cover. Yeah, they are usually drop on no mods, but I'm kind of thinking that depending on what guitar you have, you may not want to have to cut the nut slot, because if it's especially if it's a very expensive guitar. So I don't know if I would actually put a roller nut on, and because I hear a lot of bad things about the actual roller nut. You know, binding up and corroding, getting worn out to the point where they don't work anymore. Then you have to either replace them like every 2 or 3 years. So if you're going to do that to a guitar and that keeps happening, are you willing to keep spending money on top of money? I mean, even though it's 8, 9, $10 for the actual roller bridge, or $20 at the most, and then whatever it costs a luthier, unless you can do it yourself, you're going to have to pay that extra charge. Is that worth doing it, modifying your nut slot for that roller bridge that you may have to replace every few years. Okay, all about the Floyds. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. Me as a beginner guitar player, I'm not about the Floyds yet. I haven't learned enough guitar. I don't know enough about guitars to be screwing around with the Floyd like that. But eventually, it probably would be something I'd be interested in. Do you have any issues, Dwight, with your Gibsons as far as with the brake, with the amount of brake that you put in the down to the saddle? And do any of the strings actually touch the actual back of the bridge to where they you have to raise it up? You have to raise up the tailpiece a little bit to get the strings to come off the actual bridge. I mean, I've been playing off and on for about 3.5 years, but really more or less about the past year and a half, Janice. I need to get somebody to show me some of the ropes and stuff. And once I think I'm good enough and I have enough guitar knowledge now that if I had a buddy of mine come over and show me what I needed to do and teach me a few things, I think I would pick it up very quickly and become better almost overnight. But I just need some instruction. I'm not getting it from YouTube too much. I mean, I probably could get it from YouTube if I sat down and just really focused on learning and stuff. But between work and now I have to go back to work, so I won't be on that much anymore. I won't be on during this time. Like Tuesdays and Wednesdays will be my only days off, so I'll be here. And then the only other time I would probably be on would be early in the morning. My time would be about 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock Eastern till about 1 o'clock. So I have about a 2 hour window during early morning, about 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and then real early in the morning, like 3 in the morning, which would be 7 o'clock Eastern to maybe 9 o'clock Eastern. Then I'd have to crash, get up, and start my day over again. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Terry, with that, because I see a lot of people doing that themselves because they have that issue that breaks too much and they can't get it to come up any further. And then they feel like they lose sustain or whatnot because of that. But more often than not, people are doing it because they either have binding issues at the nut or sustain issues with their guitar, and they're hoping that a roller nut will give them more sustain, cause the guitar to bind up less, and stay in tune while you're doing bends and whatnot. And they're hoping it makes everything move smoothly, across the fretboard without hitting that G string, making it go out, and all that other stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's what most people are trying to do. But even if you look over on Dave's World of Fun Stuff, he was doing one the other day where the tailpiece and the string it went right over the tailpiece, and then the holes that went through the body were done in a staggered way, like a step, and then another step on the other side. So it caused the G, the B, and the E string, the high ones to touch the back of the saddle or touch the back of the bridge, the metal, and he had a hard time. He couldn't get it off. He couldn't get that off, so he had to leave the E string on there. So that's why I'm thinking, well, would a wraparound tailpiece be better for that guitar? If you go look at Dave's last video or one of his last videos where he's doing that, would that be good for that guitar? Yeah, cool. The thing with that though, Dwight, a lot of people are very scared to touch their guitars and screw up their nuts because it's like if that's the only guitar they have and it goes down, then you're kind of screwed because you either went too far down and your strings dead. You make your shit dead after that or whatnot. Wendy Wandy Wexler Wilson. What's up, man? That's my shirt teach is. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. Boom. Oh, took care of that problem. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Dwight, but I'm just thinking a lot of people would have an issue trying to do that because I'm thinking they would get in there with the wrong file or the wrong whatever and just take it down too far instead of going sideways like this, like they should be doing. They would go too deep. Hey, Wandy Rexer Wessel, if you can still hear me, buddy, I blocked you and deleted you from the chat. Not quite sure what you're trying to do there or who you are. But send me a message and let me know. And then if you're not a total dipshit, I'll let you back in chat. What's up, Dank? Let me see what I can do here. Hang on a sec, guys. I got to do something. I'm going to figure something out here. Still here. I'm just checking something out. Okay. Oh, Wandy, you should be back in chat. Let me see what I can do here. Thrash, man, you got to teach me some chug lines, dude. See here. Come on, man. That should work. They're coming across okay? Does that sound any better? Wherever you when I was back to back, coming through for you. Hey, hey, you was back to back, back to you, back. Good one, Dwight. Dwight Bailey, everybody. Yeah, I forgot to press the auto compression. Audio compression. But did it sound okay? Did it sound okay after I adjusted it? So I'm going to find another one, Dwight. Did that sound alright, guys? Let me know. You guys, when I play a video like this of other people's stuff, you gotta let me know if it's sounding alright so I can adjust it as I go. Try this one. I'll try another one. Let me know if it sounds alright. Play Perseus Fire here. How's that sound? All right, cool. Nice one, Dwight. Dwight Bailey, everybody. Chicken brown cow. Visual guy. What's up, buddy? How you doing tonight, man? Visual, didn't you put up a video of you picking on something? Find that. Let me see here.
What could you do with a metal 3D printer? Introducing the metal.
Do you mind if I play it, bro? Jacob, do you mind if I share it, bro? All right, hang on a second. Give me a sec. I'm going to share the Buzztone project. I guess it's your newest one. Guys, let me, if it's coming across good in chat, just type a 1. If it's coming across shitty, just type a 2. Okay?
imagine being able to play
Good
really
stuff,
awesome
bro.
blues guitar solos and
See what else you got going on here. Got your 57 custom shop reissue up too. I'll play that one, see how this goes. Sounds good, bro. Sweet, bro. Sound good, man.
Hey everyone, my name.
Adam, what's up, buddy? Merle's still in the house. Terry Himes. Ed the Axeman. Hey, sorry I didn't see you come in, man. Let me get back over here. Yeah, if I missed you coming in, man, sorry. You know, it's just highlight my name with the @ symbol, and then Metalhead Hippie and stuff, and then if you say hi that way, I can see that you came in and said hi and whatnot. Got 14 people hanging out so far. Got Thrash, the Dank Savage, Dwight Bailey, Edwin Crane's in the house, Merle J. No, Dwight Bailey, Visual Guy, Jeff Miller, Terry Himes. A few other people hanging out in the back. That's cool. Is that your favorite song, bro? Tool? I love that. Yeah. Obviously, I like Sober because I've been sober 25 years. But anybody else got a video they want to share? Let me know. I'll see if I can post it up here. As long as it's not too in the realm of a copyright strike or getting a copyright. But if you have something you want to share, let me know. I'll put it up here so people can check it out. Yeah, this is StreamYards right here. This only broadcasts in 720p, but OBS you can take it up to, I don't know if they have a 4K mode yet or not, but that's 1080. But just for the sake of being able to share videos and whatnot, I haven't learned to do that on OBS yet. So as soon as I can learn OBS and get that stuff up there, I'll do that. I mean, I could pick this stuff up pretty quick, but because I've been around it for a long time, but it just takes a couple clicks here and there, the right clicks, stuff like that. But yeah, this is StreamYards is good for inviting on guests and whatnot, and doing other stuff. Oh, cool. Thanks, bro. No, no worries. Anytime, man. Anybody else got a video or anything? I don't have anything new coming out. I'm not going to bore you with my playing. I was playing some of my fuzz pedals and stuff earlier, but I don't have it set up right, so I don't want to blow your ears out and shit. That's you got some sweet equipment there and nice playing, bro. No problem, Dwight. I'm glad to do it, buddy. Keep cranking out them hits, man. Yes. The live wires, yeah. Yeah, I seen you on there. Yeah, just refresh your page, Dank. You'll be all right. You should come back to where you need to be. I know if you press the Control or the Alt button at certain points of a live cast, it'll rewind it on YouTube, and then you gotta just refresh your page to get caught back up. Yeah, you shouldn't be that far back, bro. Yeah, man, if you're not subbed up, man, make sure you like, share, and subscribe and stuff. And a little Behringer fuzz pedal, that's up for grabs at 300 subs. So I'll be giving that away to a subscriber as soon as I reach 300. Fruitcake Tony, I gifted him a shirt because he was a supporter of he's been a supporter of mine for a little while now with a donation. So I had an extra shirt laying around that was sent to me by mistake. So I figured, well, who better to pass that on to than him, for supporting the channel and stuff. So I gave him that shirt. Then the other day, what's up, Doc? You Canada guys are killing me, man. What's up, Doc? Over on Ben Coombs' channel, and Tom Harhigh and Preston Smith were on Ben's, Sunday feed or whatnot. I did a giveaway, and What's Up, Doc won one, but he's in Canada. He's like a 4X, I think, or something like that, so he's a big boy, I think. But the shipping and taxes to Canada cost more than the damn shirt did. So if you Canada guys win a shirt from the hippie again, we're going to have to figure out a way to get you something else because I'm not paying twice. I'm not paying for a shirt twice, man, just to ship it to Canada, man. I might get you guys like a $20 gift certificate to Amazon or Flipside Music or something like that, or to one of your other favorite YouTubers or whatnot. Or if you have a PayPal, I'll flip you $20 in your PayPal, but I'm not going to pay double for what a shirt costs just to ship it to Canada. Sorry. Homie ain't that rich. I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm going to get you something, I'll get it for you. Or I'll get it to you somehow. But yeah, that was the first time I had to drop a shirt to Canada, and I don't think I'll be doing that again. But I will if somebody in Canada does win it, if I ever do it on Ben's channel again, and it happens to be a Canadian or a foreign individual out of the country. If they have Amazon, I'll gladly drop a $20 bill gift card on Amazon for you. Well, it was 19 something for the shipping, so that was the cost of the shirt, and then there was taxes. Ike didn't make me pay the taxes, so actually it was $39.17 to get that shirt there, and it only cost $19.95 the shirt, or $19, almost 20, let's say $20, but it cost 19 something to ship it, and then with taxes it would have been $43. So $43 for a $23 shirt to get it to Canada with taxes? No. No more, guys. Sorry, man. I'll flip you 20 in Amazon or something like that if anybody out of the United States wins again. But yeah, I'm not going to. That's a little ludicrous, man. Paying more than what the shirt's actually worth or cost, you know. Ike shirts are pretty decent quality. I have two of them myself. Yeah, I know, and that's just they're my neighbors, man. I mean, to the right, or you know, if I'm facing north, to the right. If I'm facing south, to the east. Well, actually, it's all east, but depending on which way you're facing. Krell, what's up, buddy? It was nice meeting you the other day on what was that, Hack Show? Were you on Hack Show? Can't remember, man. I watched so many damn videos, it's like, can't remember who's on what and what's on who. But yeah, man, it was finally nice to put a face to the name. Yes, heck yeah. Oh, no problem, bro. Yeah, I'm always down to watch Hack if I'm up or available, yeah. So we're talking actual, anybody have any experience with roller bridges or roller nuts? Pros, cons, anybody? Because I was always thinking about getting a roller bridge so that G-strings and E-strings ain't snapping anymore. I've never had a string snap yet. The only time a string snapped was when I was winding it up to tune it up, and it must have caught a burr or something on the intonation saddle, and ping! Popped out. But that son of a bitch hit me square in the skull over here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's on the right side. Hit me, dang, like that. The edge hit me and boom, pulled a little bit of blood out of my skull, man. It's my guitar attacked me, man. G-string. Got bludgeoned by a G-string, man. Anybody ever have a string snap 'em? Can't be noisy. Oh, you're saying roller bridges can be noisy? Like way too much sustain or maintenance and whatnot? Yeah, I can see the nuts because the nuts have two little ball bearings running like this, and the string's got to go over top of them bearings. So I can see them bearings wearing out over time. But the thing with that is, I was watching a few videos on it earlier. Crimson Guitars and Scott Grove and a few other guys. They tout wrapping it around, so doing a wrap over or something like that, so it ain't diving down so hard, especially if you get the string resting on your bridge. You know what I mean, like that. So if you get the string resting on the back of the metal because the angle's too steep, or you can't raise it up or whatnot, and even if you raised it up, it wouldn't go up high enough for the saddle to be stable unless you put longer screws or saddle screws down in it. I get is that an option? String savers. What are string savers? Worried about breakage, get string savers. I don't know if I heard of those. Dank says he has one. He doesn't have any rattle on it. What is my goal? I don't have a goal. All my guitars are pretty cool, but I noticed, I'm just saying for like future reference, if somebody had like a Les Paul or even this little SG right here, or something like that, just to have a roller bridge on it, more sustain, less chance of breaking, tuning stability. Would a roller bridge offer that, or doesn't it? So basically, I want to know if anybody has experience with the roller bridges or the nuts. What questions do they have about it enhancing their guitar's performance with intonation, stability, sound, sustain, breakage, all that stuff? Would a roller saddle or a roller bridge be better than just the regular standard pointing, the sliding intonation points and stuff like that? Orphan teeth, yeah. Denny Allen, hey buddy, what's going on? I had a roller bridge when I was in the band. String, the rollers would slide back and forth, make a clicking noise. Okay. Now, is that a specific brand, or you don't want to be brand specific? Was it a Chinese knockoff kind of thing, or was it like a good quality, been out there for a while brand? My goal, if I would buy or want to put one on one of my guitars, even my Schecter right here, if I wanted to put something on my Schecter, like right there, like a roller bridge, what would that do for me as far as sustain, string breakage? I never had it. Like I said, I only had a string break because I overwound it too much. I'm sure it's not a problem, bro. Fight nice if you're gonna fight. That's all I gotta say. It's cool to have disagreements, just don't make it personal. I think they are cool, but it's been known that they can be unstable. Lots of things always take upkeep. So you're saying it's pretty much because of the bearings that hold the string and stuff. So that's the main issue, is the bearings wearing out and getting noisy or kinking or binding up instead of the straight stay still saddle. And then the only thing you have to do is intonate it. You're saying those, even if you could go to a roller bridge or wanted to go to a roller bridge, you would still stay with the same types of saddles that are on the SGs and the other stuff, or a wraparound. If you play my original, it doesn't serve to live. Mash 90s. What are you talking about, Thrash? Recorded on a roller bridge. Yeah, I got you. Well, what do you think about tail wrapping an LP that has no adjustment room for strings resting on the back of the bridge and knocking out the intonation for the E and the B string? What do you think about wraparound, people that wrap around their stuff so they don't get that steep angle break on their stuff, especially with string throughs? Because there's some string through models. Dave's World of Fun stuff he was doing. That's why it struck my question. It's like, well, would a roller bridge help that out or not? Or would re-drilling holes through that guitar and putting new string grommets down through the guitar and patching up those other holes where the old strings went? Because if you look at Dave's World of Fun stuff, he just did one like that because the strings were getting caught up. He says there wasn't much he could do. It doesn't deserve to live. Is that the actual header of the name of the video, Thrash? Thrash, copy and paste the header of the video. That's all I need. I don't need the link. Just post the header. Like whatever description you have, it will take me right to that video. Go roller hippie. Yeah, I'm like, is it a viable option? Are roller bridges and is there any hype or bullshit behind them? Or do you think it's just a fad piece or what? It doesn't deserve to live live. Well, that's what I'm going to put in there. See what happens. Hang on, bro. Give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm trying to find this video of Thrash's so I can put it up here. Not finding it, bro. Okay. Thrash, are you in a red shirt, bro? In the beginning of the video, or is somebody in a red shirt? right, let me see if I can grab it here. All right, yeah, I think I got it. Okay. Okay, you guys, remember when it starts, type a 1 if it's coming in good. I got it set up just like every other video, so it should sound okay. Cross the right, type a 1. Cool beans, bro. Oh, that's a. Now, was that you playing guitar as a kid and as an adult? Is that what you're trying to get across there? Preston, what's up, bro? I got you, man. No, that's cool, man. The way you brought that back, you know. From the old to the new. Oh, no worries. John Harden in the house. Preston Smith, Crowbar. Visual guys still hanging out. Cool. Yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by, man. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that like button if you choose to. All helps, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate you even just stopping by, man. It's nice to have people to sit down and talk to when you're trying to do something for the community as far as a hangout or trying to learn something new. You take care, David. If I missed you, bro, sorry, man. But yeah, man, it's always nice to hang out with like-minded people, especially when you're learning something new. Because it's just like a lot of people weren't sure about the Evertune Bridge when that first came out, and everybody's like, oh, it's fucking witchcraft, it's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. But then you got it in the hands of the right people. You got the right people playing it and checking it out. Then it became a thing. Epiphone Bridge. Oh, you mean if I wanted to do something with my SG? Like right here with the roller bridge? I don't know so much that I will, but it's like I was thinking more of the roller bridge and the roller nut for more like a problem guitar that needed help. Would a roller bridge help it? And do you guys have any types of guitars that are like that that maybe need some help? You know, as far as not intonating, strings getting snapped, stuck, bad bridge, strings hitting the saddle, all that stuff. Stuff like that, man. Play guitar meets science. Didn't we do that one already, bro? Pulling teeth. So guitar meets science, anesthesia pulling teeth. That's the whole grip on it. Let me see if I can find it. You're gonna get me a shit ton of copyrights on you, bro. At this point, I don't give a shit. Okay. Dude, there's a shit ton of people doing it. I guess I gotta put your tag in front of your name in front of it.
Hey, solos.
Brash, which one is that, bro? Is that your buddy on bass or what? Oh, come on. George Lackey, what's up, buddy? Welcome, man. Thresh, let me know which video you're talking about. Guitar Meets Science channel. Okay, I see one with a bass cover. Is that the one you're talking about? It says Metallica Anesthesia Pulling Teeth bass cover. Okay, yeah, I got that one. Hang on a second. No, I don't know what you're saying what to, Preston. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Where the hell does that come from? Say what? Say what? Can't remember what band did that. Say what? Say what? I don't think it was Limp Bizkit. Okay, hang on a second, dudes. Share. Boom. Boom.
What's the best kept secret to becoming a...
Sweet, bro. Yeah, let him know I shared his vid, man. If he ain't a subscriber, tell him to come on over. Yeah, it's nice stuff there, man. Sweet. So then I gotta play some more, some guitar, giant bass. Just kind of showed up at a Duke freaking guy. Cool. Yeah, Fruitcake Tony, he's a pretty cool dude. Donated a little bit of cash to the channel. Appreciate that. Tell him I'd scroll his name at the bottom towards the last 10-15 minutes of the podcast. Does anybody else have a video they want to share? Anybody? If I missed you, sorry, man. Eric Wart. Just seen you pop in there. Anybody else? Boom. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to end this in about 5 minutes. So it's going to, or another 8 minutes, so an hour and a half for this one. And then if you want, I can open up another hang, and we can just hang out and shoot the shit, do whatever. And if somebody wants to come on and talk shit with me or whatever, we can do that too. EG Thrash Metal Solo Challenge. Need everyone to join. Is that in your catalog, Thrash?
Hey, Solo.
Let me check it out. Oop. Oop. Okay. EJ's Guitar Challenge 5 days ago. Is that what you're talking about? Give me a minute, man. I'll be right back, guys. Just give me a minute. Shady's back. Back again. Merle, hey, take care, bro. If I missed you, I'm sorry, man. Had to go party. Okay, Thrash, we're gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this vid of Thrash's, and then I'm gonna drop this and catalog this, and then I'll make a hang. Do you guys want to hang out some more or not? If you do, if there's people who want to hang, I'll make a hang. If not, we'll just call this quits or whatnot. But if you want to hang, type a 1 in the chat, and I'll make a hang. If not, we'll go out with this. Anybody want to hang or not? Yay, nay? Hang on a second, I'm setting this thing up here. All right, cool. And thanks for showing up, Eric. Appreciate it, man.
Hey YouTube, it's that time again. I just felt like putting out a backing track and seeing who's got the chops to jam on it. It ain't perfect, but it's thrash. Oh yeah. And so with this one, what I'm gonna do is 1 month from today, March 16th, I believe, March 16th, 17th, somewhere around there, I'm gonna air a premiere and feature everyone who decides to jam on this. But there's gonna be a prize involved. I mean, for everybody that participates, you will be in the premiere for sure, but there's going to be a prize to where the best one, and I'm going to allow you guys to vote in the premiere, the best one, I'm going to see if I can coordinate with you, get an isolated audio file of your track, and I'm going to mix it with mine, and I'll upload it through my distributor and create a single that will be distributed on iTunes, Spotify, and all the popular music platforms. And I will give you co-authorship, and we will have a single out together. How about that? So bring your chops, bring it, and shred over my thrash metal backing track, and let's see what happens. And I'll see you March 16th. Oh yeah! Keep rocking.
Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out of here in about another 5-10 minutes. I'll put up another live link for a hang. So if you show up, that's cool. If not, I'll check you guys next time. But I want to thank everybody for showing up to Tuesday Tech Talk number 7. And on your way out, what I want you to do is roller bridge, roller nut from 1 to 10 on your way out. Good, not indifferent. 5. What would you rate them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But go ahead and rate what you think of a roller bridge and a roller nut. Come on, man, type it in there. Oh, sweet. Well, we got a 9 and a 5, so we're averaging about a 7.5, 8 maybe. Cool. Peace, man. If you guys have any comments to share about roller nuts and bridges, leave it in the comment once this video processes on YouTube, and I'll check you guys later. I'll be back in about 10 minutes with another live hang, just for something to do, because I'm bored, and if you guys are bored, show up. We can sit here and shoot the shit for another hour or so, whatever happens, but I want to keep this at an hour and a half. All right? Thrash, good stuff, man. Visual guy, good stuff. Dwight, thanks for sharing. Let me share your stuff. Guys, keep rocking, and I'll check you later, man. Peace.